Here are 10 key facts about the band Deep Purple. Formation year. Deep Purple was formed in 1968 in Hertford, England. Founding members. The original lineup included Ritchie Blackmore guitar, John Lord keyboards, Ian Paice drums, Rod Evans vocals, and Nick Simper bass. Pioneers of hard rock heavy metal. Along with Led Zeppelin and Black Sabbath, Deep Purple is considered one of the unholy trinity of early heavy metal. Lineup changes. The band has gone through many lineup changes. The most famous version is Mark II, featuring Ian Gillan vocals, Roger Glover bass, Blackmore, Lord, and Paice. Iconic guitar riff. The song Smoke on the Water has one of the most recognizable guitar riffs in rock history. Guinness record. In 1975, Deep Purple was listed in the Guinness Book of World Records as the loudest band in the world. Live performance legacy. They are renowned for their powerful live performances and extensive touring. Comeback albums. After breaking up in 1976, the band reformed in 1984, releasing the successful Perfect Strangers album. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2016. Longevity. Despite lineup changes, Deep Purple remains active more than 55 years after their formation. Here are the top 10 songs of Deep Purple. Number 10. Woman from Tokyo, released in 1973, from the album Who Do You Think We Are? Number 9. Speed King, released in 1970, from the album Deep Purple in Rock. Number 8. Hush, released in 1968, from the album Shades of Deep Purple. Number 7. Lazy, released in 1972, from the album Machine Head. Number 6. Perfect Strangers, released in 1984, from the album Perfect Strangers. Number 5. Black Knight, released in 1970, only as a single but later included in the band's compilation album. Number 4. Soldier of Fortune, released in 1974, from the album Stormbringer. Number 3. Child in Time, released in 1970, formed the album Deep Purple in Rock. Number 2. Highway Star, released in 1972, from the album Machine Head. And number 1. Smoke on the Water, released in 1973, from the album Machine Head. Here is the list of Deep Purple studio albums released worldwide. Number 1. Shades of Deep Purple, released in 1968, with 1 million copies sold. Number 2. The Book of Taliesin, released in 1968, with 0.5 million copies sold. Number 3. Deep Purple, released in 1969, with 0.5 million copies sold. Number 4. Deep Purple in Rock, released in 1970, with 5 million copies sold. Number 5. Fireball, released in 1971, with 2.5 million copies sold. Number 6. Machine Head, released in 1972, with 10 million plus copies sold. 7. Who Do We Think We Are, 1973, 3 million. Number 8. Burn, released in 1974, with 3 million copies sold. Number 9. Stormbringer, released in 1974, with 2 million copies sold. Number 10. Come Taste the Band, released in 1975, with 1 million copies sold. Number 11. Perfect Strangers, released in 1984, with 5 million copies sold. Number 12. The House of Blue Light, released in 1987, with 1.5 million copies sold. Number 13. Slaves and Master, released in 1990, with 0.8 million copies sold. Number 14. The Battle Rages On, released in 1993, with 1 million copies sold. Number 15. Perpendicular, released in 1996, with 0.6 million copies sold. Number 16. Abandon, released in 1998, with 0.5 million copies sold. Number 17. Bananas, released in 2003, with 0.4 million copies sold. Number 18. Rapture of the Deep, released in 2005, with 0.5 million copies sold. Number 19. Now What, released in 2013, with 0.6 million copies sold. Number 20. Infinite, released in 2017, with 0.5 million copies sold. Number 21. Whoosh, released in 2020, with 0.4 million copies sold. Number 22. Turning to Crime, released in 2021, with 0.3 million copies sold. Total estimated studio album sales, over 50 million worldwide. Live albums and compilations, such as Made in Japan, also sold massively. Made in Japan alone sold over 8 million.